The big question is always, does being right in the center of it all actually give you an edge? Well, this particular space is the perfect test case for that very idea.
And when we say central, we mean it. This office is in Austin's central business district, literally just steps away from the Texas state capitol. You know, being that close to a landmark like that isn't just about prestige. It brings some real practical perks, like incredible visibility and super easy access to transit and government buildings.
Okay, location is king. We get it. But what about the space itself? You got to know if it's going to work for your team. So let's break it down and look at the key numbers for this suite.
First up, the size. We're talking 4,600 rentable square feet. That is a ton of space, giving you plenty of room for your team's day-to-day work, all your collaborative projects, and even some room to grow in the future.
Now, within that space, you've got 9, maybe 10 private offices. These are absolutely perfect for management, for tasks that need some deep focus, or, for those private calls. It creates these nice, distinct zones for quiet work.
But it's not all private offices. To balance things out, the layout also has 2 to 3 open work areas. This is where the magic of collaboration happens. Team huddles, brainstorming sessions, and just that flexible, dynamic kind of work. All right, numbers are great. They give us the blueprint. But what does it actually feel like? Let's take a virtual step inside this third-floor suite and have a look around. First impressions are everything, right? And this is the reception area. This is the welcome your clients and your team get every single day. It's got this super modern, professional vibe. I love these cool circular wall insets. It's just a really stylish way to start. And check this out. The space is versatile. On one hand, you have this sleek, glass-walled conference room that's just flooded with natural light. But on the other, you've got a completely different feel, a creative meeting space with that awesome industrial exposed brick. It's kind of like having the best of both worlds, one for formal meetings and one for brainstorming. And this really shows you how the whole floor plan is designed for modern work. You see these open areas with shared tables for collaboration, but right next to them, you have partitioned workstations that give you a bit more privacy for focused work. It's that perfect hybrid layout that so many companies are looking for these days.
Of course, we have to talk about the kitchen. This suite has access to a fully equipped shared kitchen. And let's be honest, beyond just grabbing a coffee, these spaces are the social heart of an office. It's where you build that team camaraderie.
Okay, so we've seen the space, we love the vibe. Now let's get down to the nuts and bolts. We're going to dig into the practical details of the lease, the terms, the costs, and all the included perks.
Let's break this table down because it can look a little confusing. The base rate is $30 per rentable square foot. Now, that plus NNN, that stands for a triple net lease, which just means the tenant also pays their share of property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. The good news? The term is flexible with just a 1-year minimum. And that CAM, that's common area maintenance. Those costs are just passed through at cost, so you only pay for what's actually used.
And it's not just about the space. It's about the conveniences that come with it. You get 24-hour access to the building and the garage, which is huge for teams that don't work a typical 9 to 5. That shared kitchen we saw is included. And get this, some furniture is available, which can save you a ton of money and hassle when you're moving in. A real game changer.
So let's just zoom out for a second. When you pull all of these pieces together, the killer location, that flexible layout, and the clear lease terms, what's the real opportunity being presented here?
Well, it really all comes down to this: putting your business smack dab in the beating heart of Austin's dynamic core. You're not just renting an office, you're securing a spot right in the middle of all the action, surrounded by major corporations, government institutions, and all the energy that comes with it.
And the listing really says it all perfectly. It's a modern suite, it's got that great mix of spacious open areas and private rooms we saw. And maybe the best part? Available now. That means it's ready to go, no waiting around for months. So if this looks like it could be the right spot for you, here's all the info you need. The person to get in touch with is Finnegan at the Texas Construction Association. All the contact details are right there on your screen.